Why does the priest start at the back of the church and walk forward through the congregation before Mass? So that's a very good question. Now, this is something that will come up every time we talk about our liturgical celebrations, but we constantly imbue it with things that speak to our senses, that speak to our vision, to our hearing, to our sense of smell, to our touch, to remind us of what is going on. We are incarnate beings. We are truly made flesh. This is part of us. And so our prayer reflects this. And so we have liturgical movements to remind us of what's going on. These things are supposed to be symbolic, that we see through our senses and remind us of spiritual truths. Now, the spiritual truth being made present in this moment in which the priest enters in, passes through the congregation to approach the altar, is to be a reminder of Christ himself entering into our midst. And I do think this is something to meditate upon. Oftentimes we can get into this idea that Jesus is some sort of theological abstraction, or that he's some sort of guru, a moral guru. But Christ was flesh like us. He had hands and feet. He would have walked. If you had a time machine and a cell phone, you could go back in time and take a selfie with Jesus. And so when the priest enters in, it's supposed to be a reminder of Christ entering into the midst of us, that he took on flesh. And so as the priest approaches the altar, we are bid to remember Jesus, who comes into our midst and is with us at this moment.